Independence Day in Ukraine used to be a time of celebration. Now it's a day of mourning. There are reminders everywhere of the thousands of people who have lost their lives since the full-scale invasion 3.5 years ago, trying to keep Ukraine independent. And in the Maidan today, a demonstration, people who have lost their loved ones on the battlefield, but these people are living a really horrible in-between existence. They don't know if their loved ones are prisoners of war or if they've been killed on the front line. I spoke to some of them.
My husband is missing, yes, and it is very big pain for us.
Every soldier in Ukrainian army, I think, ready to give his life for our freedom. So that's why Independence Day of Ukraine means very much for us.
In Kyiv, people are trying to go about their life as normal and trying to celebrate their national day. Kyiv was awash with pride, people wearing their national regalia and trying to celebrate it in any way they could, even with the dread and looming terror of the war. I spoke to some of those people and asked them whether they were still optimistic a peace deal could be done, given it's been over a week since Donald Trump, the US president, met with his Russian counterpart in a bilateral the White House hailed as a diplomatic breakthrough.
It has its own ups and downs, but for me, I have a family member that's in the war zone right now, and for me it's very heartbreaking of how many people are dying right now, and I hope that it ends soon.
I do really hope so, but in any case, it seems to me the most important is that we still need to continue living.
There's still no indication from the Kremlin as to when or if they'll meet with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. In fact, its top diplomat Sergei Lavrov said it would meet Mr. Zelenskyy under the conditions that he was considered a de facto head of a regime, not the head of a sovereign state. Now, Volodymyr Zelenskyy has said today at a press conference here in Kyiv with Mark Carney, the Canadian Prime Minister, that the Kremlin is still trying to wriggle out of this potential bilateral and that Ukraine is still willing to meet with them. He also responded to reports that the Pentagon has blocked its ability to send long-range missiles into Russia.
We use our domestically produced long-range weapons, and to be honest, we haven't been discussing such issues with the United States of America lately.
Both warring sides have made an agreement of sorts, though, a prisoner exchange. 146 predominantly soldiers will be handed over to each side. But here in Kyiv, people are hoping for a more significant breakthrough and that come next Independence Day, the country won't be at war.